Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. And today, we're going to talk about something that really irks me. However, before I get into this irritating subject, please do me a favor, leave a like, click a like, click a subscribe, leave a comment, share this video, and check the description for all the numerous ways. There's got to be a dozen or so, half a dozen at least, ways that you can help support the channel. You can always get a shirt, one of my books. You can do many things, or you can just watch, and that's fine. But let me get into this here, because China's Tencent is using facial recognition to snag late-night child gamers. Leave it to China. And quite frankly, this, I really don't like this. I really do not like the CCP. I don't like the way that they deal with their people. I really don't like them. Now, Chinese regulators are scrambling to keep up with the country's voracious appetite for video games, which have been blamed for the social ills, including online addiction. You know, it just seems like governments like to pass the buck. It's not because of online addiction. It's because of the way that the people are. This is something that maybe you need to educate them about. However, what China's doing is a little bit different, and I don't like it. I don't care what they say. I don't care how anybody thinks about this, because I know how I think, and I think it's rubbish. Okay, Chinese tech giant Tencent has rolled out a facial recognition midnight patrol function to root out children masquerading as adults to get around a government curfew on underage gamers. So there's a curfew on gamers. Shouldn't that be handled by the parents? Since when did the CCP become your daddy? I know they're not my daddy. And I wouldn't want them playing daddy to my children. China bans people under 18 from playing online games from 10 p.m. and 8 a.m., part of a raft of rules introduced to weed out the excesses of gaming culture among the youth, from worsening eyesight to online addiction. Now, I will say this. I don't like the whole gaming scene and all that kind of stuff. And I remember how, I was when Pac-Man was out and Pong, and I used to play pinball machines, and then it was, Space Invaders, and I forget some of the, what was it, Galaga? Those kind of games. And then it was, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Okay, you can sit for hours and play those games. And basically, you get nothing accomplished. I understand that. But to have the government come in and make laws, you ought to make it a law in your house. Hey, kid, I don't want you playing after this time. If I come in at 11 o'clock at night and you're not sleeping or studying, I'm going to take your phone away, or I'm going to take your computer away. Many young players have navigated the restrictions by using gaming accounts registered by adults. There you go right there. Online gaming tech Tencent this week moved to close the loopholes by implementing facial verification checks on anyone playing with an adult ID after the curfew. I don't know, I just think privacy is pretty much dead. And I don't mean only in China. Tencent also said it would start requiring users to pass a facial recognition test when changing safety settings designed to let parents limit their children's game usage, as some children have stolen their parents' phones to modify the settings. See, I don't know about you guys, but like in my day and age, and not with my kids, because I've never had to do this with them, but when I was growing up, if my parents said to me, You're not allowed to use this. Put your phones away and go to sleep. And I stole their phone to get in and be able to play those games. Oh, I would be grounded for life. Not only that, I'm not even going to get into it. I would be punished, okay? I would be punished where I wouldn't ever do that again. The new functions will initially be used on around 60 mobile games, including the massively popular Honor of Kings multiplayer battle game, which boasts over 100 million daily users. Chinese regulators have scrambled to keep up with the country's voracious appetite for video games, especially those played on mobile phones, which have been blamed for social ills including online addiction and nearsightedness in children. Since 2000, how about you blame the parents? How about you say, you're too young, you can't have a damn phone. If I catch you on the phone, I'm whooping your ass. Now, if they're 16, 15, 16, 17, or if they're a kid and, you can trust them and you say, hey, listen, don't be playing any games. The problem is they start playing the games, they don't want to get off. And then they live on the computer. This is a generational problem that we have. It's not only in China either. Although I don't like what they're doing here. Face verification. We're going to make sure that you are who you say you are. I don't care. You don't need to know who I am. It's none of your damn business who I am. Since 2018, the government has introduced a host of new rules, including harsher restrictions on virtual depictions of violence, as a quota on the number of online games approved each year. All right, whatever. That's between them and the manufacturers. However, the virtual depictions of violence, it's a freaking game. It's like saying, I listened to this album backwards and it made me kill people. No, it didn't. Your stupid ass made you kill people. Your crazy ass made you kill people. That's what made you kill people. All right, you can pass the buck however you want. Stupid is stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. And crazy is crazy. And I don't like these crazy Chinese laws. Simple as that. I don't like them. I don't agree with them. And I'll tell you what, that's one reason I will never live in a country like China or China. I've been there already 3 times, and I don't want to go back. I don't care. I don't care if I ever see the Great Wall. Because as far as I know, that Great Wall ain't so great anymore. It's crumbling. It's the crumbling wall. I don't need to see the Great Wall. I don't need to go and see Shanghai. I never went to Shanghai. Went to Beijing. Been to some other places. And you know what? I'm okay now. I'm good. Don't need to go back to China. Anyway, thank you very much. I don't like it. I don't like it where it's, oh, we're gonna capture your face and we're gonna pass it on. And if you aren't who you say you are, kid, you're busted. Now, is there gonna be a punishment? Is somebody gonna pop out of the computer and whoop their ass? I mean, what are they gonna do? Sorry, we're locking you down for 2 weeks. You can't play the game. What's next? You broke the law. You're going to jail, kid. Anyway, that's all I have, all right? Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di leo, chuk and mai, which means good luck and see you later. And please do me a favor. Pick up one of these t-shirts or some of the other variations, some of the other shirts that I have. Pick up one of my books. Join this YouTube channel. Become a Patreon patron. Just keep watching. That's good. Okay? Thank you very much. Talk to you later.